Hi, StarSurfer here with the monthly tarot reading for November 2023 for my Scorpios. Hey, Scorps, how y'all doing, my little Scorpions? Happy birthday if you are a Scorpio sun. I hope it's fabulous and it's everything that you and your beautiful self deserve. It's been a minute since I've recorded a video. Life got lifey. We're in eclipse season. I'm recording this. There was eclipse yesterday. Hope y'all managed that as best you could. But I'm excited to be back here. Spirit was like, no, you need to get back in there. Get back in there. Talk to the Scorpions. So a couple things before I pull the cards. Again, I'm so excited. If something in this resonates with you, please take 2 seconds, like, comment, subscribe. We can hang out some more. I always love hearing how this lands for you. So it would mean a lot to me if you did any of those things. Secondly, if it does resonate with you, you can find a link in the information below to my Etsy shop where you can book a personal one-on-one reading with me. We can do a tarot reading, astrology reading, whatever you feel called to, whatever Spirit is telling me you need as well. Again, that Etsy shop is linked below. Lastly, this reading is for my Scorpio sun, moon, and rising. It's a large range of energies, a lot of a large, wide field I'm tuning into words. So this reading won't be for everyone. That would be impossible. That would be actually impossible. You'll know if it's for you. Use that Scorpio sixth sense. Tune in. You won't have to bend yourself into a pretzel to make it fit if it is for you. If it's not for you, maybe check for your moon sign or your rising sign or whatever the case might be. Something might be coming through for you there. Alrighty. Let's get started, shall we? Yeah, let's get started. We're going to start with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck and get some animal medicine here on the board for you. Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. 2 of Wands I'm seeing right now. Pause, a moment of decision. When I was meditating on your energy before I started recording, I was getting the snake from this deck, which is shedding a skin, ending a cycle, beginning something new. So I was getting feathers. Your guardian angels, your spirit guides are present and around, and they're sending you signs. They're trying to speak to you. They're trying to give you some kind of guidance. Tune in and listen. It'll help you with whatever choice you're trying to make, with whatever cycle you're trying to break free of, whatever chapter you're trying to end, whatever new chapter you're trying to begin. I love doing this. Thank you for being here for it. It's funny, I was talking with my friend the other day about, like, she was like, I just feel like people, like, give Scorpios a bad rap. And I'm like, I think people actually really love Scorpios. They just, like, feel like they're supposed to say, like, ooh, Scorpio, but, like, they love them. I love them. All right, one more after this. There it is. All right. Any messages or insights for my Scorpio sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node? Any messages or insights for the Scorpio brother and sisters? Any other messages or, yeah. The Otter, partnership, love, like a bold, exuberant, expressive, playful relationship, love, partnership, connection. I love this. This is, I feel lighter. I feel like giddy tuning into this. Is this you or is this someone else? This is you. This is you. You're checking somebody out, checking something out. And it's making you feel young. It's making you feel, heart chakra underneath, it's making you feel like alive and playful and light. Any other messages or insights for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising? Any other... Ooh. Tarantula. That's weird. This is what's coming through. I have all of this love in my heart and no one to give it to. I have all of this love in my heart and no one to give it to. It's frustrating me. I feel like I'm crazy. I feel like I am, like, what is, like, why don't I have a place to put this? Why don't I have a place to put this? Why don't I have a place to put this? Ooh. I feel that. I feel that. It's not, let me say this, it is not, because they're making this very clear, it is not a commentary on you that you don't have a place to put this in right now. It is a commentary on the time. Oh, it's okay. Any other messages? The fox. Why is the fox here? You're thinking, you're so in your head. You're so in your head. And I get it. If this is the kind of place you're in where it's like, I want to love. I want a partner. I want to connect to people. But every time I go to do it, it doesn't happen, or it falls through, or there's not an option available to me. And I'm like, where do I put all of this? And it's getting you way too in your head about it. Understandably, it's not like a condemnation of this. It is a natural response to like the frustration of like the heart, right? Of an emotion. Like if you're not getting an emotional need met and you continue to bump up against an emotional wall, and it is a survival tactic, right? It is a coping mechanism, a defense mechanism to move out of the heart space and into the head space, because the heart space is causing us pain and frustration because it's not getting its needs met. And so instead of continuing to sit with that pain, we move up into the head. We move up into the brain. We move up into intellect and out of the heart, out of the feeling, because the feeling is uncomfortable. And the brain, we feel like we have control over. We can like distance ourselves from an emotionally painful or frustrating experience and dissociate from it, essentially. It's a Band-Aid and not a solution. It's a Band-Aid and not a solution to do this. It makes sense. It will help you survive an emotionally painful experience, to kind of like get out of the body, out of the heart, into the head, to live from here up, basically. But it is not a solution long-term. And you know that. I mean, in your deepest, quietest moment, you know that is what you're doing. And you know it's not a long-term solution, but I feel like you're like, but I don't know what the solution is, what the real solution is. Because if I get here, I can't put it anywhere. I find nowhere to put it. And I'm frustrated. I feel held back. I feel stuck. I feel stifled. I feel restricted. And that's painful. It's Three of Swords, rather. It's grief. It's heartbreak. And that I don't want to sit with. No one wants to sit with that. And so the impulse, right, is to then move up into the head and dissociate from the painful emotional experience. But that doesn't make the pain go away. It just makes you dissociate from it, disconnect from it. It's continuing to hurricane around in here, right? But you're up in like a little beach in your head. Any other messages or insights? Oh, my throat. Oh my God. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Jesus Christ, my throat just got like so tight. Ah, yes! The elephant, breaker of barriers, Ganesha correspondence. Break through this wall that you've built up It's not about, okay, let me say this. This is not out to tell you to break through the wall between you and other people. It's telling you to break through the wall between your head and your heart. That you've put there, the distance you built there, because this was painful and this you felt in control of. And so you built this barrier, you built this wall, you built this obstacle, but if you want to find it out there, you've got to get back into it here, which means you have to break through the barrier between your head and your heart. You've got to reconnect to your feeling, your emotional body, your heart space, right? Your love, your felt sense, experience of love. Not the way you think about love, but the way you feel it. You have to do that before you can find that. And this is telling me you can do it. Again, like I was saying, I was seeing feathers, like guardian angels, like spirit guides are here. And this is absolutely like spiritual support from guides, ancestors, source, however it resonates with you. This is them saying like, this is the barrier you need to break. This is the wall that has to come down. And again, I was saying and my throat is closed up. It's like felt so tight. This is the wall, the disconnection. Break it down. Break it down. Tear down that wall. Any other message? My throat is so tight. Oh my God. Any other messages or insights on this spread? Overall, the Phoenix, rebirth, right? Dawn breaking, light returning, a new way. And the butterfly, metamorphosis, transformation. This is where you're going. This is where you're being called to go. And it's all about breaking through this. You do have all of this love. Here. Not here. Here. But you can't find a place to put it out there, so you've disconnected from it. You've gone up here, you've built the barrier, but this is saying, tear down the barrier, get back into your heart, love yourself. If you find nowhere to put it out there, put the love you're feeling, direct it towards yourself and towards the world, towards spirit, towards source, towards the universe, right? Because there are always things to love. There may not be a specific partner, right? There may not be family, but there is always something to love. And realizing that, connecting to that, will change the game for you completely. But it starts with breaking through this barrier you've built. But oh my God, look what you stand to gain. A complete lightness, right? Rebirth, regeneration, a new way. That's very like Judgment and the Star right there. All right, let's get you some tarot on this spread, shall we? Shall we? I think we shall. Oh, it's good to be back, y'all. Two more, I think. Nope, one more. That'll be it. Yep, that was it. All right. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Any other messages or insight? Yeah. Judgment. What did I just say? This feels like judgment, the wake-up call, the rebirth and regeneration, right? Dying to an old way and being reborn into something more beautiful, more spiritually aligned, more evolved. Connecting this, not abandoning yourself. If you abandon yourself, you set a perfect example for other people. You can never abandon yourself, right? You have to be the person that stays with you through everything, because you are the person that's with you through everything. I mean, you and God, the source, spirit, whatever, but like you cannot abandon yourself. Don't give anyone that example. Wake up. Wake up. Wake back up to yourself. Wake back up to your heart. Wake back up to your love. Awaken my love, that Childish Gambino album. Awaken my love. Maybe you should go listen to that album. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Wait. No. Any other messages or insights as it pertains? If you do this, if you answer this call, this challenge essentially, to get back into your heart, you can move forward confidently, boldly, in a way that like is not this dissociation, right? It is a way you can trust because it's spiritually aligned, it's heart aligned, right? It's the union of heart and mind, instead of like this way in the past you've over relied on the mind at the expense of the heart. If you wake up, you can move forward in alignment, confidently, boldly, quickly, bravely, courageously, which is core, right? The Latin root of courage, core, the heart. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? Any other messages or insights? Yeah. The Hierophant in reverse. False gods. That's coming through now. What do you worship? Who do you let lead you? This tells me you're devoted to the wrong thing, the wrong person, or the wrong idea. I mean, and of course you are. If this is the energy that you're running with right now, like you're devoted to the wrong thing. You're devoted to ego, mind, the intellect instead of the heart, right? Instead of to spirit. You can't trust this kind of wisdom. This kind of wisdom. Right? This kind of wisdom that divorces you from your emotions, from your heart, from your love. You can't trust that kind of guidance. But this kind of guidance you can full speed ahead with. Right? You can go into battle and be victorious with that kind of guidance. But you've got to let this go. You've got to knock this off the throne. You've got to awaken. Awaken my love. Right? Wake up. Wake up and see this for what it is. You think you're seeing things so clearly because you're up in your head so much, but it's like, no, when you do that, you don't see clearly at all, and you devote yourself to the wrong things, to things that are damaging, that deprive you of your power, instead of remind you of it. It's never outside of you. That's clear now. That's coming through. Your power never lies outside of you. And anything that tells you it does, whether explicitly or implicitly, whether through words or actions, anything that tells you your power lies outside of you is lying, is a false prophet, is cannot be trusted, and does not deserve your devotion or time or commitment or energy. Cut that off. Cut that off. Cut that off. Right? Cut through this disconnect and get to the wisdom, the teacher, the guru that is within you. Here. Let these things talk. My throat. Let them talk. Any other messages or insights as it pertains to this spread? The fire relit. Passion sparked again. I said earlier, the root of courage is core, which is Latin for heart. This is about getting back into the heart and getting the fire lit again, feeling courageous enough to not just deal with life, but master it, but move curiously and confidently through it. Move with passion and boldness, with swiftness, with integrity, with grace, with agility, with nimbleness, with light. Something re-sparked when you do this, right? And I mean, re-sparked, right? Breaking through the passion, the re-spark of your curiosity, of your excitement about the world. Like, instead, this feels like a very jaded energy. This feels very jaded and over it. No longer able to see or connect to things in life that make you feel excited or hopeful. And this feels like someone who has awakened up to the call that gets them excited about life again, makes them realize the truth and not the lie, that life is beautiful and exciting, and you can make it what you want. You can make of it what you want. Any other messages or insights as it... What did I say? You cannot trust this kind of wisdom. If you're up here and you don't answer this call to break through this barrier and get back into your heart space, to awaken again to your love, you can't trust what you're getting. And if you get into your heart space, like I said, you're getting so much guidance, so much healing, so much help. But not if you stay up here where these people are, lying to you. Very convincingly, I'm sure, but still, nonetheless, lying. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, well, we gotta say what's right underneath. Overall strength in reverse. What did I say? Courage, core, the heart. It's a Leo energy, which is immensely courageous. It's fiery, right? It's brave. It is aligning, right? Our higher and lower natures, our higher and lower natures, or our higher and lower natures, however you want to look at it. But it is like, we've not been doing it. And again, it was a coping mechanism. It was a defense mechanism. It was a band-aid, but not a solution. You need to heal, which means you need to listen to the truth. You got the Queen of Swords in reverse, which means lies, believing lies, not looking at things as they really are. This is not a place you want to be in. This is not a place you want to be in, and you know that. How do you get out of there? You get brave enough to literally just like sit for 5 minutes and be like, how do I feel? Without placing a label on it, without placing an explanation or a reason on it, how do I feel? Get curious again. Get curious again, right? And then underneath it all, the Queen of Wands, right? We can correct this. We can get this right side up. The power is in our hands. Again, the power is inside you. All right. Who wants to give you a final parting message? Which card? Which deck? Hold. We're going to go with the Starseed Oracle deck here. Get you a little final parting message from your angels, from your guides, from your Starseed fam, if that's something you work with. It's time. Awaken, my loves. One more. No, one more. I keep lying to you, I'm sorry. There it is. Now one more! This is really it though, I promise. Alright. Can I get one final parting message from my Scorpios, please? One final parting message for my Scorpios. My Scorpio kings and queens. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Look at how beautiful that is, by the way. Venus energy, the heart. Surrender to the sweetness, to love. Awaken to what is already there, is within you and all around you, if you only reconnect. If you only surrender. If you only awaken, my love. See you on the other side. All right. Thanks. Talk soon.